Hey, what's up, y'all? Boomy here, having to make one last video. Well, actually, not a last video. This is my first video of the day, and I'm making it late at night before I go to bed. But y'all know I was in Atlanta this weekend, and it was phenomenal. Go back and watch some of the video clips from this weekend and see some of the pictures. But one of the things I want to talk about real quick, I want you to ask yourself, do you think maybe you need to change your circle? Like the people that you associate with or that you hang around the most. So think for a moment. I made a couple posts the other day that typically your income is the average of your five closest friends. And you can't fly with the eagles if you're hanging around with the turkeys. Y'all have heard that before, right? So if you are the type of person who is looking to up level your life, if you're looking to have more quality rich experiences, if you are looking to increase your income, your lifestyle, your investments, or just like what's possible, then I would suggest that you take a look at the people that you're hanging around, the people that you talk to the most, the people that you take advice from. They say, why would you go to your broke Uncle Joe and ask them anything about business or finances? Don't buy the opinions of people whose lifestyle you don't want. So, what I did this weekend when I was in Atlanta was to intentionally surround myself with other like-minded people who are going great places. Like, you gotta see who you're with now, and maybe you're in a circle of people who, like, everybody got some hustle up in them. They're excited, they're looking to do more, be more, achieve more, and it just makes you better, right? So maybe you're already around people like that. Or maybe you're around people who, like, you're the best of all the people that you hang around. Guys, you don't want to be in that place for too long of a time. Like, if you're the best, if you got the most money, if you know the most information, if you're doing better than everybody you hang around with, you got to get into a new circle, because you always should be expanding. You always should be going towards more, going for greater, going for increase. That's just the natural order. The law of the universe is expansion. So you got to be in a position where there are people around you who are pulling you up. And then you got to be able to be in a position so that you are around some people that you are helping to make better as well. But if everybody around you, you're the best out of everybody, typically what's going to happen is that negative, broke, lack, scarcity energy, or the don't want to do nothing with my life, I'm comfortable, complacent, mediocre energy will tend to pull you that way. And you don't want to be pulled that way. So you've got to intentionally get around people who know more than you, who have more wisdom than you, who have more money than you, who are doing better than you, to help you to rise up. So this weekend in Atlanta, y'all, it was so phenomenal. So let me tell you some things about it. So if you go back and look at the video, look at the people there. So it was mostly young. Like, I was on the older side, right? Like, I think most of the people were maybe the average age was like 32. But there was a lot of people in their later 20s, 30s, 40s. I guess there were some 50s or whatever. But it was mostly younger people. Everyone had paid $5,000 at least to get there. Some people flew in on the 3 private jets. So they paid between $1,800, hey, what's up, Jonetta, $1,800 and $2,200 to get on the private jet to get there to Atlanta. So you may be saying, damn, why would somebody pay $2,200 to fly from New York to Atlanta? Well, I'm going to tell you why in a moment. So $5,000 at least just to be at the place, right? To associate with these people. But I'm telling you guys, it was worth every penny. The conversations that were going on in that room were conversations like, all right, so they announced that this mentoring program I'm a part of, they're stopping that. That was like 5,000. They're going to a higher program, it's 25,000. So the people who were in the networking event that night at the club, their conversation was not, oh man, I can't believe they going up to 25,000. Nobody ain't gonna be able to afford that. That's not their mindset. The mindset was, man, I want to do that 25,000. Can you believe that? Yeah, they're gonna be teaching this, and that. All we gotta do is one deal. It's gonna pay for the 25,000. That the funding that we'll get access to, the 25,000 is nothing. That's the kind of language. That's the words and the energy that was coming out of people's mouth. People who are looking at the glass as half full instead of half empty. People who are optimistic. People who are solution oriented. Like, these are the type of people that you want to get around, can only make you better. People they're talking about literally having access to $100 million. Let me tell you all something. There is no shortage of money, okay? You've been conditioned for the lack scarcity mindset. I am telling you this. I don't care what the TV says. I don't care what the doom and gloom message is out there. People have money. Are you hearing me? And so even with this depression that is coming, because you can't have businesses to shut down and commerce to stop happening and malls to close, do all the stuff that's happening because of COVID, and have a robust economy. So know that something is happening. Really, really bad recession to depression. But even here's the exciting thing, guys. Even in the depression, people still got rich. The depression of the 20s. People still got rich. So you can position yourself to take advantage of opportunities that will put you still on the winning side. Are you hearing me? So everything doesn't have to be doom and gloom. You think opportunity. How can I win? Your economy is not the economy that you're talking about on TV. This is your economy. The space right here between your ears. This is what determines what happens in your own economy. So we get to create our own economy, right? It's just a mental game. It's all about the mindset. So anyway, there this weekend. So they were having these conversations about, getting to 25,000. There were people who, one guy, he brought 12 acres in Senegal, got a good deal, was about to see how he was going to develop the land. Another girl I told you about, 27, had a G-Wagon and a Tesla. Oh, one of the things she was saying, so she just recently moved back to Louisiana, where she's from. She was living in Houston for 8 years. She said she prefers Houston. I said, why? She said, because I feel so uncomfortable driving my G-Wagon in my city in Louisiana, because nobody has them. And I'm just kind of looked at and I'm the best thing there. Everybody comes to us, me and my mom, for everything in our city. People's minds aren't progressive. So this mother and daughter team, they have a tax business, credit repair business, car dealership. They do real estate. They're about to get into development. I mean, these sisters are making it happen. Making it happen. So after dinner, they were going to go to another spot. And I asked the mother, I said, oh, you want to go? She said, why would I go? That's not adding value to my life. Why would I? She said, I haven't watched TV in 15 years. If it's not something where I can learn and grow and add value, I'm not doing it. That's how she can have 5 businesses. And I think she has the, what she has? S63 Mercedes. But anyway, oh my gosh. And the car parade and show, from Bugattis, which I didn't even know what a Bugatti looked like, to the Rolls Royces. I gotta post a picture so y'all can see this lady. Oh my gosh, beautiful pink chrome Rolls Royce. I got to show you the picture. Jeff got to see it. I didn't. Oh, but I got to sit in a Rolls Royce Wraith with the stars up in the top. I don't even know how to say it. With the roof, it looked like the stars, like in the top of the roof. It was beautiful. It was blue and gray inside. It was gorgeous. So I never even heard of a car called McClellan. I can't remember the name of it. Some of y'all guys would know. But it probably was about $10 million worth of cars out there. These were young people, no entertainers, no athletes, business-minded people doing all kinds of business, willing to teach others how to do it, networking to help to raise everybody up. This is the positive associations that you need to have. This is the intentional type of environment that you need to put yourself in. So I was like, Tammy, girl, I'm telling you, Tammy, like, you want to get in money energy. If you right now don't have the finances to become a part of a organization like that, you still got to find how to get in rich energy. Maybe there is a really ritzy hotel in your area, right? Go to the most expensive hotel and just sit there and have some coffee in that rich energy. But I'm telling you, you got to get in that rich energy, and then you got to get around people like, dang, they look just like me. Wow, they talking about, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. They're talking about $1 million a month. And you got to get to knowing that it can be yours. It should be yours. Like, you're worthy of it. You're deserving of it. But it does take time. For most people, it takes years of personal development. Like one girl who was there with us, she was 20 years old. I said, oh, did your mom pay? She said, my mother? No, I got my own money. She got her own money to be there. 20 years old. She said, let me tell you, my mindset, if this was last year, I would have been like, she would have been negative because him 500 came in. He flew in a helicopter, right? Landed on the roof, and she said she would have been like, oh yeah, he just taking these people's money. Oh, I know these people ain't really, and these ain't their cars. They probably didn't rented these cars. And she was just saying all the negativity that would have been spewing from her. But she's so glad that she got to the lowest point in her life where she said she couldn't get any lower, and that made her start rising up. She's like, okay, I gotta get to a better place. I gotta do something. And she started rising up, and she said she's always been a seeker, and she started seeking for knowledge that would help her to get to another place. And then just by how things happened, she got in touch with this organization, and she was like, you know what, I'm going to become a part of this. And she came here this weekend, and she was like, I needed to see this, because in the past, I thought that the only kind of people that had money like this were the rappers and the entertainers and the athletes. I didn't know that there was a segment of people who looked just like me, who were making things happen in the business world, and who would be willing to help me to get myself to this place. Yep. So let me say this as I end, guys, and I'm going to keep saying this. There is an internal work that you must do. There is an internal work that we must do. If you're saying affirmations and you're saying them, but you're not really feeling them, just keep on saying them until you start to feel what you're saying. The day will come where it'll just be like, oh my God, I've got millions. I've got veritable millions queued up for me. Oh, it feels so good to be a millionaire. And or whatever it is that you're speaking, and one day it'll be like, wait a minute, I am that. It's not that I want that and I'm still longing for that, but no, I am that. And when you can get to the place where you are feeling it in every cell of your being, whatever it is that you're going for, because remember, riches aren't just in money. Riches come different ways. So if you're speaking riches over your life, whatever that may be, health, love, happiness, success, or money, whatever riches are to you. For me, it's all of them, right? When you're speaking that over your life, that is a vibration that you're offering up. And remember, whatever we put out, we get back. It's the law. It can't help but to work and to manifest. So in the beginning, when you're starting out, you may just be saying affirmations and it may feel funny. You may not even believe it, but don't give up. Keep on pressing in, because there is power in the spoken word. And yes, life and death are in the power of the tongue. And you can use your words to create your world. It's just real. It is real. It's the law. And it works. So wherever you are, guys, keep pressing in. Keep becoming more. Get in tune with those things that you want. Because every single thing that you want to do, every single thing that you want to have, every single thing that you want to be, you can do, be, and have every single thing that you want right here and right now. It's so funny because I heard a pastor talk about, you'll get your mansion when you die, when you get to heaven in the sweet by and by. And I'm like those people say, I just don't want something in the sweet by and by. I want it in the sweet now and now. Like right here in this eternal now. Because remember, your spirit ain't going to never die. You're just going to go somewhere else. But your body will go back to dust. But the biggest part of you, which is your spirit, is eternal. Right? So you're really in eternity right now. Y'all just don't even know it. So while you're here right now, get everything you showed up on this earth for. Hey, what's up? There go my buddy, Mr. Jeff Vader Trills from Trillionaire Elite. Oh my gosh, Jeff, tell him. I wish I could bring you on here. I wish I could bring you on here. Yes, man. Jeff was in the building with me, while I was in there with him or whatever. We were there together. It was just a phenomenal, phenomenal weekend. You can't even put can't even put words to it. It was crazy, but it's intentionally expanding our vision. Intentionally, it's like the universe saying you on the right track. This is right. This is where you should be. And this is who you should be with. And this is not even where you're going. You're there now. So this is where you are. So just be on the lookout, guys. We got some amazing, amazing things that we have planned to help you, to help our audience, to help so many more people that we're going to be coming in contact with. All right, I'm going to end with this. I keep saying I'm going to end. I'm like a preacher, right? But there are some money and financial secrets that the banks and the wealthy don't even want you to know, that's been kept from you. And we are learning these secrets, and we're going to teach them. And we're going to teach them for you and for your generations to come. We know they're not being taught in school, right? You know that. It's not being taught in school. And nobody's really talking about them, and they don't talk about them on TV or whatever. Most wealthy people want to keep all their secrets to themselves. But we want to help to raise our community up. So Jeff and I got excited. We were like, oh my gosh. There's so many people who don't know this. Like these things we didn't know. But now that we know them, we got a responsibility to share them with other people, with other business owners, with our team. It's not just about us doing better. It's about raising up a whole generation of people, generations, right? And I know I told Jeff, I said, my kids inspired me, because my kids were having this conversation. They'd be like, I can't believe we didn't learn about this in school. They didn't even teach us anything really of value. Now we out here in this world, and we don't even know the stuff that we need to know. The real stuff to help us to be really, to do well in life. We don't even learn in school. What's the point of that crap that they taught us? The history, his story, stuff that wasn't even true and real. Just what they wanted you to know. But anyway, let me get off of that. So anyway, guys, yeah. I just wanted to share with you just how phenomenal of a weekend it was. So my point, again, you can't fly with the eagles when you're hanging around with the turkeys. Get yourself around a greater level of influence of people who are flying high, who are soaring, who are going great places, and know that you can be, do, and have anything that you want, and you are more powerful than you know. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye. See ya. Hey, what's up, Miss Angela? How you doing? Who else was here? Hey, Tamika. What's going on, Chris Anderson? All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. See you, D-Lynn. Bye-bye.